Right by me when I came back round. Page-5-Lit, we outside. What's good? What's good? What's good? Started off with Tory Lanez, you heard? Said it never came round, and I let you down. I was wrong. For the flaws of it all, wrongs of it all. Tory Lanez, free Tory Lanez. Can fall back on you. I was like myself than anybody else. What I try not to do is let my pride get between me. Baby, I should've listened when you told me. I would do better as a homie, yeah. Back then I should've took it all, but pride was walking on me. I should've made excuses now. Cause I know that it's useless now. You know what the truth is now. You swear you know how I do shit now. So I'll be gone to November. Talking about Timberlands in the winter. With this 5 on my side and my 40. You moved on, but you're still on my shorty. I don't wanna lie because I'm with ya. You always pick me up, I don't get ya. I've been trying to find your heart, I'm still trying. You can find someone else, but you're still mine. You and me always be so. Let's go, let's go. We got work to do. Let's talk about it, you heard? I always tell myself. Please let my pride get between me and you, baby. Yeah, when you told me I would do better as a homie, yeah. Yeah, that was Tory Lanez, free Tory Lanez, man. That's my word. Peace be multiplied to all my peoples. We here, we alive, we breathing. Let's live like it. Let's chop it up. Let's talk about some things. Listen, y'all. Share the live. Hit the like button. Book us out on all platforms. Please support the OG, y'all. You heard? The hardcovers, you know, they out there. Very inspirational book. It's what inspired me to start doing what it is I do. And I told you, you know, if the old people don't give away the wisdom, they die, their whole life was for nothing. And if we don't feed the wisdom to the youth, they turn into fools. And I got tired of looking at how things was going. So I decided to step up myself and have these conversations, these real conversations, something to grow on, you know. That's all. It's really not that hard. It's not complicated, you know. Let's keep it 100. And we getting right to it. It's not a game. We getting right to it, you heard? OG wisdom. You missed something, throw it in the chat. We're going to chop it up, all right? Now, I was outside. Look, first of all, let me do this. Salute to everybody I seen on 125 today. Thank you for the support from my heart. I love everybody that love me, and I'm just trying to do something good. If it vibrates to you, I love you too. That's my word, God with us. This is the Godspeed game. That's the name of the chat. We're on a journey together, blessed by God. All right? We ain't perfect. We don't have all the answers. We still got some work to do. But we're doing the best we can, and that's all God can ask for. That's it. All you can do is what you can until you can't. And that's it. We're going to keep it simple. Life is not a game of Monopoly. It's a game of Connect Four. Keep it simple. Gangster. Straight up and down. Listen. And I'm going to start it off like this. I was outside all day today. You know. We had a lot of conversations. You know, we did a lot of things. We built up. We talked. You know. Some people shed a couple of tears because they got to let a couple of things out. You know, I was glad that God gave me the strength to bring that out of people, to, you know, bring something good up out of people, you know. And because somebody did it to me, you know. Somebody did it to me. I cried on the old lady's shoulder. Now I call her auntie and she's my mentor. You just never know. Keep your mind open. Remember, you met somebody recently that you're going to know for the rest of your life. And somebody you know you ain't going to never see again. Life is just that whimsical. Alright? But we're going to control what we can control at this point. Alright? That's the kind of conversation we have. And I'm starting it off with, who loves you? You. You hear me? You love you. I want you to say that to yourself. I love me. Ain't nothing the world could do me that I'm gonna let rock. Never. I'm gonna fight for my life. Alright? I'm not just gonna give this life away, because one thing I do know, this life is real and I'm living it right now. I need you to know that and face that. Nobody knows how many tomorrows they have. So the first person we know that love you is you. Start there. You are your best teammate. You are your only fucking ally in real life. Real talk. Okay? This is a reminder of that. Okay? We started it off like that. You know what I mean? But we gonna keep it 100. You know, I'm feeling the way because I was outside today. And I'm gonna tell you right now, this is my word. It's a lot of people walking around with a lot of trauma. Okay? I don't want you to bump into these people in your travels and things go the wrong way. Everybody is not carrying their mental capacity properly. Some of their shit is ready to bust at any moment. Alright? Be mindful out here that we all adults have the same type of situations we got to deal with. First order of business, we got to pay them people every 30 days for what we owe on. Come rain, sleet, or snow. They don't care what you got waiting upstairs. Everything that you have and you care about that you feel dear to you will turn into a fucking pumpkin. Yes. Okay? I want you to come to this show and I want you to think more serious about your life and where you at with it. That's what this show is for. On some real shit. Alright? Now, let's keep it going. Now, because I'm going to say it again. People can look at you and actually tell if you love yourself. You understand? You see how simple that is? How simplistic that is? A person can look at you and tell if you love you. Okay? Now, with that said, that means pay a little bit more attention to the little things. That shirt you got out of the drawer was balled up when you put it on. It wouldn't hurt to iron it. You might be meeting your future baby mama this evening. You never know. It wouldn't hurt to clean your shoes off and put an iron to your pants. Clean your beard up. Little shit. Because they're going to lead to big shit. Nobody's going to love you like you. And I'm going to remind you that I'm tired of walking around seeing niggas looking like they're ready to snatch a purse, looking like they're ready to jump off the building. For fucking what? Nigga, you breathing free. I know niggas that's in a cell right now ain't going to never see daylight again. The light at the end of the tunnel is so small they can't see it. It's the size of a pin needle. And you walking around out here hurting shit. Figure out how to not be hurt. You got a lot of motion going on, but you're going nowhere fast. Figure that shit out. You need a couple of more ingredients. Okay? Now that you're aware of that, do something the fuck about it. Okay? You're grown now. Let's keep it going. OG in tonight. We ain't come to play. I need you to have some serious things. I need you to replace a whole bunch of bullshit with some quality things in your mind. Remember I told you, life is about balance. Your thoughts, your words, and your actions are supposed to align with one another. We're trying to help that alignment here, okay? Let's keep it going. Now. Ooh, okay, y'all, I know. I'm aggressive like a motherfucker. Now I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this off the rip, right? Stop running around like you don't care about nothing. And you know who the fuck I'm talking to. Stop running around like you don't care about your life. Stop running around like you don't give a hell about this. Stop running around like you don't give two shits about that. Stop, knock it off. Because the more you act like that, the more we see what kind of pain you in. How the fuck you don't care about this life as beautiful as it is? Nigga, you in a bad place. You understand? And you need to change your outlook on shit because you're making your heart dark. And your heart is getting heavy. And you get into heaven by the lightness of your heart and the cleanliness of your spirit, of your soul. And you making your heart heavy. Okay? The more you walk around with that woes is me, wowsy, wowsy, woo woo shit, you're showing how much pain you're actually in. You're wearing the pain on your fucking face like a sign. When in real life, you should feel better about breathing every motherfucking day. You should feel better about being able to go outside and feel the fucking earth. You should feel better about being able to get on the train and go somewhere, because there's a lot of people that can't do that. And while you sitting around in your feelings stuck all in your fucking head, life is passing you the fuck by. And now you're mad about it. The shit is turning into regrets because it's been 2 or 3 years and you have accomplished nothing. You heard what the fuck I said. It's been 2 or 3 years and you ain't did nothing to better your damn life. Somebody gotta say it to you. And I just want you to do it. You ain't gotta start yelling and screaming. Ain't nobody pointing at you. You know. Alright? Make yourself proud to you. Alright? Let's keep it going. Okay, now. I mean that shit. I want you to get out that dark sunken place. If not, if you can't come out that dark sunken place unless you apply yourself. You're gonna have to make some shit happen to come out of that dark sunken place. You're gonna have to busy your mind with other things. They say an idle mind makes for a devil's workshop. And yes, when you ain't got nothing but bullshit on your mind is a devil's workshop. Screaming from the Streets is a good book to read. It's very inspiring, but you need to occupy your mind with something other than talking about how sad you are, how depressed you are, how you this and you that, and you ultimately you're talking yourself out of moving forward. You're tricking yourself out your own spot. Take a deep breath and pray to God for the strength you have to go try again tomorrow. And you try again tomorrow. And smile. Okay? You look better when you fucking smile. You know, look at yourself in the mirror before you leave out the house. None of you are fucking firemen. Alright? Throughout your travels, you don't never know who it is you're gonna meet. Pay a little bit close attention to yourself moving forward. Get you some cologne and shit. Go see the fucking barber. Iron your fucking clothes. Wipe off your fucking sneakers. Yes. Take the fucking garbage out. Clean your toilet seat. Yes. Do your fucking laundry. Adult shit. The laundry ain't nothing but a couple dollars. Take care of that. Because you might run into your motherfucking wife on the fucking train. And you can't get a do-over for the first time. Alright? Word up, gangster. Straight up and down. Now, moving right along. For all of you that have friends that's in the life, I'm saying this because it's too many. I'm watching all these reels of dudes getting mad time, straight football numbers. Those people are sitting in those chairs. Them young boys are sitting in them chairs getting that time. And they have friends and loved ones out here. If you got somebody close to you that's living like that, I need you to pull their shirt tails. Pull their coattails on something. Alright? If you can go see them right now and they ain't got caught up yet, they got a chance to change shit. And I need you to let them know that. I'm tired of seeing young niggas get 75 fucking years. Nigga 17 years old, he ain't even had a chance to live life yet. He done gave his whole life away when he ain't even had a chance to even know what life really mean. He didn't even get to enjoy the spoils of living. He gave his whole life away. Now, if you know somebody caught up in that kind of shit and you love them, I'm asking you to reach out to them again. and say something to them. If you don't know what to say, send them over here. Get that book for their ass. Yeah. It's going to answer all their questions. On mommy. You heard me? That's my word. I had to say that. It's because all them dudes that did all that old crash out shit was friends of y'all's. And we don't know. A 10-minute conversation with you might have saved them from themselves. Don't nothing be the failure but a try, and I'm just asking you to try. I'm tired of seeing these young men run straight into a brick wall with their eyes open. Real talk. All right, let's keep it going. Page-5-Lit, this is what we do over here. All right, now, for the record, and I'm going to say this shit. What the fuck? Relax. The definition of a bum. The definition of a fucking bum. Because we going to say that shit out loud. Because I don't know what some of y'all convince yourself of what it is y'all doing, because you got a whole bunch of emotion, but you ain't went nowhere. And you ain't trying to go nowhere. All right? You've been running around telling them same old stories for a while now. Nobody believes you. You need more people. Yeah. That's the definition of a bum. That's an adult that stopped trying. That's a bum. Don't stay on your mama couch because it's free. Fly the fuck away from the nest. All right? Real talk. Don't stay with your father because you his baby. You 32, you not his baby no fucking more. Like, for real. Your parents didn't raise you to stay the fuck in the house. If y'all on some teamwork shit, you gonna learn some shit. If you help them with them bills and you help them with that food, yeah, and the provisions of living, if you help them with that, you learn some things. But if you just there acting like you're 19 and you're not, after a while you be called a bum. Because you have not reached for nothing in this world. You're just breathing. And I don't want nobody being a fucking bum, so take that in stride. If you have not tried to make any accomplishments in the last 2 to 3 years, you're working on being a fucking bum. Get fucking busy. Nobody's coming to save you. Ain't no check gonna come because you ain't gave them a reason to write you one. Put something on your agenda. Add some shit on your itinerary. And give give people a reason to pay you for something. Figure something out. Reach for something. Damn. I mean that shit. Alright, let's keep it going. Oh yes, and listen, young ladies. I mean this shit. I'm saying this to my young ladies. I mean this shit. Stop throwing your relationships away over some popcorn, bubblegum bullshit. Because now I'm starting to think that you really didn't want to be in a relationship anyway. How the fuck you get a man that's standing on business with you, okay? Standing on business with you, and the first time it was a crinkle in it, you jetted. You jetted. But in real life, them last 2 niggas you had really wasn't shit. You heard? Them last 2 niggas you had really wasn't shit. So I'm saying this now. I know we talk about relationship over here, and I'm not no relationship guru. I've been married a long time. I got a lot of baby mothers. I've been through some things. I learned some things. But I can say this. It's too many relationships getting thrown away over nonsense. Let me tell you something. Girl, listen. You're coming out the hotel. All right? He turned his location off too late, so you know where he at. You done ran down on him. You caught him coming out to telly with $2 Teresa. Word up. Busted. Cold busted. And he look at you and said, damn, baby, you called me. I was doing that. I was doing that, but I was going to be right back. You know? And I know what it looked like, but I love you, though. I know what it looked like, boo, but I love you, though. What does he mean when he say that? You know what he mean? Y'all live together. He's the blueprint to why y'all making it in life. He's your teammate. Yeah. He helping keeping your life in order. He gave you the structure to build on, and y'all actually building. Don't throw it away for $2 Teresa. For real. Don't send that man back to the street when y'all actually started building something that was looking that had hope and shit. Yeah. Especially when them last two niggas you had wasn't about shit. They didn't give a fuck about your dreams and where you want to go in life and what you want to be as a woman. They didn't care. He did. And I'm not saying he wrong. And I'm not saying he right. I'm not saying that. I'm saying think about it before you give away what y'all just started building. Because I'm going to tell you something. What he got caught doing over there, what number the game of 21 he was going to be right back. Now, most adults in real life, if they can get away with it, they probably going to do it. But doing that don't mean they want to throw away what they're doing with you. If that man show empathy to the situation and he's going to tap dance like Sammy Davis Jr. to make it up to you, I think you need to keep going with that man. Yes. And when you start trying to make back up with him, you let him know what it is he got there. You ain't just a box. Yeah. You feed his pride. You nurture his ego. Okay? You make him believe even more in the dreams he had when he met you. You understand? The feel good you give him spiritually make that man think he can grab the moon with his bare hands like it's a basketball. When you touch a man's heart, you have him forever. I mean that shit. Don't let some chick think as soon as she give your man a Gawk 3000, you out of there. For all the things y'all went through, y'all shouldn't be over just like that. To me, weigh what this person means in your life. All right? That's all I'm saying. Don't be throwing your relationships away when, in fact, y'all put in some work to get to this particular point. I want you to pay more attention to that and treat it more importantly. Listen, if you got somebody that's rocking with you, please give a better effort to rocking with them. Y'all see what's going on outside. Everybody smashing everybody else. They all friends. Gangster. Get you somebody and sit your ass down till that bullshit outside blow the fuck over. Because when the next heat wave come, it's going to hit all of them. I don't think you want to be a part of that. All right? When you follow the Joneses, you follow their ass into a volcano too. Yeah. All right? Find you somebody. If you got somebody and y'all and it's looking promising, give that shit a real chance. I'm dead ass because it's ain't. Hey yo, my young niggas is on it. They really looking for their Bonnie because they Clyde, yeah. But chicks don't want to be. They don't want to be Bonnie. These chicks want to be Clyde. And they want a nigga to be in the passenger seat being Bonnie. Nah. How is that working out for you? Clearly not too good because all y'all are single. Single to the fact that even if you had a man that wanted you, you couldn't even be his woman because you messing with this over here. All that extracurricular shit, yeah. Because why you ain't got no man? Because you keeping certain doors open. You got all your ducks in a row. All right? We talking about real life shit right here. All right? Let's keep it going. Because you know they always say that. We just said the other day. They always say men cheat more than women. That's what the phrase is. But let's be honest. The men can't cheat unless the women give them the green light. All right then. So who cheats more? Because it's not no risk going on. These are willing, what they call it, willing participants and all that. Yeah. So who cheats more? They say the men cheat more, but they can't cheat unless the woman letting them rock out with their cock out. Yeah. That ass. Okay, so, practical thinking here. Practical thinking here. I had to say this to a young lady today. I thought I'd repeat it tonight. It's a great piece of information. Shut the hell up about your relationship to your friends. All right? Why are people friends? Because they have things in common. All right? They like a lot of the same things and dislike a lot of the same things. That's why they're friends. And when they're best friends, they have an unusually high things in common, high percentage of things in common. A 90% chance that they like the same type of men. Okay? I just want to remind you that when you telling him how happy he makes you, you make them examine him closer. You understand? I took my own personal survey. When you look back on long relationships, a lot of those relationships, the person in the relationship dealt with the best friend of the person in the relationship. Like 80% of the wives actually had sex with the husband's best friend. They fell in love with him through the husband, or they messed with him out of spite. And the same thing for men. She got caught on the left side, so he knocked off her best friend just to get back at her. It has happened. And it's easy to do because y'all have so much in common. It's easy to get to that particular point because, yeah, the platonic, just like he was platonic with her, he's platonic with you because y'all very familiar with one another. Yeah, y'all have a lot of familiarities and all that. Yeah, you know. So that can happen. So keep your best friend over there because your best friend like what you like. Sometimes your best friend want what you want. Sometimes your best friend think they better with what you got than you are. Okay? So shut the hell up about things going that make you happy in this world because somebody one day might really plot to steal your joy. Alright? When you talking this shit about, yeah, my man, yeah, now she in love with him. And what I told you, what's a man's greatest fear? That another man sees what he sees in the woman that he loves. He might fuck around to kill this nigga. If you see what I see in my woman, that nigga love her just like me. Somebody gotta go. You understand? So you keep those things interpersonal with yourself. Shut the hell up with that. All right, let's keep it going. All right? Page-5-Lit, we outside. This is what we do over here. It's not a game. You know? Real talk. Now, and I had to say this too because a couple of y'all getting a few dollars, you know. And I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, you know. You're making more money than you ever made and shit like that. But for all of y'all that's getting a couple dollars, don't get comfortable because you still got a ways to go. You are not fucking set for life. All right? You are not set for life. And till you niggas get more money than that, until you move your moms, nigga, you ain't made it. You understand me? For all you niggas that think you getting money, you not where you want to be at yet. You got a little ways to go. Don't get comfortable because you get more money than you ever got. Listen, success is not a place. It's a journey. As soon as you think it's a place and you sit down and get comfortable, they'll have a new nigga next week. Point blank, period. Word up. For real. All right? Now, you're not set for life. Now, if you get up, go to work, get nice, and go home. I'll say that in more layman's terms. You get up in the morning, take your ass to work, you get off work, have your couple of drinks, smoke your couple, and then you go to the crib. And you fine with that because you get enough money to pay your rent and pay for your car. So you type good right now. You dig what I'm saying? You know. Well, put more on your plate. Don't be a slave to Billy Joe Jim Bob. Get back to the things that you enjoy doing. I know damn well you didn't grow up to just work for Billy Joe Jim Bob. Now, working for Billy Joe Jim Bob is you financing your dreams as well as taking care of your responsibilities. So get back to the things you aspire to do that doesn't include your fucking job. Except for them 8 hours that you earn that money. It's 16 hours left after that. Put that on what makes you happy in life. Somebody got to remind you. You've been going to work, going home, going to work, going home. You're damn near practically a fucking robot. Break the chain. Take your ass bowling. Do something different. Go to the museum. Take your ass to a library. Yeah. Change the rooms you've been in. Okay? Life is just not about work. All right? Now, and with that said, I want to say this. We're going to say this out loud because y'all clearly got this kind of shit mixed up. Music is underrated because what you listening to can affect your mood. Who the hell, if you listen to killer music all day, what do you think? It affects how you deal with people. All the music you listen to is murder, death, kill. Yes, you're just a fucking person. Stop running around thinking that certain things don't affect you because they do. You're just a person. If you were subjected to something for 12 years of your life, it affected you. Example, if you saw your mama getting her ass whooped for 12 years, God forbid, it affected you. One, you ain't gonna never hit a woman in your life. Or two, you're gonna be beating chicks' ass your whole existence. It's gonna be one or the other. So yes, it affected you. Either it was disastrously wrong, or it was a way to keep them in check. You're gonna have a view based on those 12 years of what you saw. It's the same with anything out here. You're just a fucking person. You know, I always say that if you got a problem, if you don't got a problem with a nigga, they give a nigga 100 years, don't have a problem when a nigga beat that shit. Keep that same energy when a nigga walk out the courtroom. That type of shit. You know what I mean? For real. Okay? You can't just listen to that killer shit all day and think that shit don't affect your mood. It does affect your mood, and it affects how you deal with people. Alright? Change the music and you'll change your mood, alright? Try it. Shit, there's too many people running around mad out here. Now, if that the case is, get in tune with your spirit, alright? It's your job to make yourself happy. You cannot blame somebody else for your happiness, alright? And music will help you be a little bit more happy if you choose a lighter music. That's all I'm saying. You know, like what's that kid name? I ain't gonna say his name, but he make the most depressing music I heard, but he do numbers, and this shit is all pain. God bless him. I think my man needs some. I think Rod Wave needs some help. That's my word. I mean that shit. That shit is crazy. What he what he be on. You know. And sitting on my mama couch, I fell for that boy. He feel like he's still going through some things and all that. Okay, now. To all my people, to all my people that passed on their last party to save money. To all my people who passed, who did not go to that last party. Fuck that shit. That shit got shot up anyway. You ain't missed shit. And you saved a couple dollars. And you wasn't in harm's way. Yeah. The cup is not half empty. The cup is half full. Gotta change the way you see shit sometime, you heard? Word up. Now I'm gonna say this. I said God bless them, stand on business. But stay to yourself, stay true to yourself first. You love them people, but you love yourself more. Remember that. Sometimes you gotta say that shit to yourself. Gangster. Word up. And when you stand on business about yourself, don't worry about the world. They'll catch on later. They'll see your emotion. They'll see your sturdiness. Yeah, they'll see the officiality of it all. Yeah, they will. Just stand on business, all right? If you decide to cut your events in half, cut your events in half. Because guess what? All you're going to see is the same people you saw at the last one you went to. Nobody knew going to be there. Ain't no chick coming straight off the porch and meet up with you in there. It ain't nothing happening. Word up. All them chicks was another nigga girl that was in the same spot you went. You're not the first nigga up in the spot to deal with this chick you met up in there. You know that, right? You went up in the spot one night, you met Lil Honey Dip and all that. Yeah. She done been with a few niggas up in there. Fuck you think, nigga. I was born at night, not last night. Don't beat one of those niggas. Word up, gangster. Now, let's keep it going. And I had to say this because some people say they got this kind of mixed up. You don't have to explain why you moving in a different direction. You ain't got to explain that shit to nobody. It ain't nobody business but yours. You understand me? You ain't got to explain that shit to nobody. And you're going to have to learn and consciously say that to yourself. be fine with them not understanding what it is you're doing. They pay close enough attention, they'll see it. They'll feel it. And let your actions speak for themselves. Don't be trying to convince them that you a new nigga. Nah. Show them. Alright? Don't start telling them your ways and actions and all that. Rappers, politicians, and preachers, they get judged for what the fuck come up out of their mouth. The rest of us get judged by what we actually do. So when you pop all that murder one shit, your girl want to see what you gonna do after that when the smoke clear. Be mindful of that. A lie only lasts 2 weeks if it's a nice lie. Yeah.
Yo, that's what we get these niggas caught up. They be acting like they missed the pay for shit. They get mad when she wants you to pay for some shit.
Yeah.
Like niggas
acting like a ball, and then when it's time to ball, you ain't got the ball. Nigga, knock it off.
Shit, like that shit at home.
Word up, man.
What WWE said? Kids should have tried this shit at home.
Yeah, man. Find you something safe to do, nigga.
Yeah, because like, come on, bro. You could do for all that. You could have kept it real. And when I mean kept it real, she don't even gotta know how much money you got for real.
Nah, that shouldn't even be the conversation.
Yeah, for real.
She should be getting to know you, who you are, not about how much money you got. Nah, nigga, what you trying to buy the chick? Cause she talking about some money up front. Just ask her how much it cost me for 30 minutes. Yeah, some strange for some change. If that's the way the conversation is going. If she's grilling you about how much you make, ask her how much it costs. Yeah, shit. Don't be no, yo, listen, man. When you work, you fall for clown shit, you sit in the clown seat. All right? Shouldn't even be talking about that type of conversation with chicks you just met. Fuck. You fuck around, be duct taped up with them running through your crib. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? God forbid. You know what I mean? Now, okay. I said don't feel away because they don't understand you. And be fine with that, you know? Now, next, I need you, I'm going to say this. I got a little tutorial on something. It says, get back to what changed you. Get back to what changed you in life. We're going to discuss that right now. Ride with the OG. I ain't just saying this shit for nothing. It's always a learning moment here. One, and I didn't even do the thing on the Twitch, man, for my account, man. I didn't even do it. Is it on there? That ain't on my page, right?
It's on there automatically.
All right. Now, so I want to remind you of some things because I want you to get back to your feelings. I want you to get back to your spirit. So I want to remind you of a couple of things, and I'm going to help you along the way. We're going to talk about it. One is, I want you to remember the first time that you held your child in your hand. The first time that you held your child in your hand. Don't think about the nonsense that you went through with the baby moms. I want you to think about the joy and the love you felt when you held your baby for the first time. Okay? I want you to do that because I need you to get back to that regarding your child. Because that love and all that is still there. The baby mama might have, what they call it, she might have numbed you to a lot of feelings, due to all the shenanigans. So as an uncle and an OG, I'm asking you to put her nonsense and shenanigans to the side and get back to loving your child like the first day you held him in your arms. Somebody got to say it to you. I just wanted to mention that. And we're going to talk about it. These are some things to get back to what changed you. Some things that affected your life moving forward, that you survived from, that you walked away from, that you made it this far, yeah. The second one. If you survive the passing of your father, you're like the Rock of Gibraltar. You hear me? Because you have lost the only man that wanted you to have more than he ever had. You understand? And even though he's gone, you can close your eyes and talk to your father. You can lay it all on the line to him, just like when he was alive. He's watching you right now. And I know you're hurt. But don't have your father looking down at you when you all broke the fuck up. Show your father he raised a sturdy man. You understand me? Because he's watching you right now. Hold your fucking chin up and take on the world, nigga, like your father wanted you to. Be better than anything he ever did in his life. Because he's watching you. And he's your angel. How you think you got a nigga? For all you know, you the reason he made it home. He the reason you made it home last week, nigga, when you was in the middle of that bullshit. But you got up out of there. Yeah, that was your angel, my nigga. Get back in tune with your spirit, man. I don't want you to get to the fork of the road and don't know which way to fucking go. Okay? We have real conversations over here. It's not a game. Alright? Now, we talking about things that changed you in life and how you can build from it. We're going to do that right now. If you had to watch your girl fall out of love with you in real life, and you had to carry that with you as you left, you survived the trauma. It's like you free from jail. Because when she was falling out of love with you, you wasn't trying to let her fall out of love with you. You was trying to keep that love alive. And you was doing anything you could, and it didn't work. You lost her anyway. And you knew that as you left her, that it didn't work. Well, now you're going to take a deep breath and live again. All right? She didn't lose you. You didn't lose her. She lost you. You got a fresh chance to take your life in a different direction with somebody who fuck with you in a blueprint that you know you can live with. All right? You got a fresh start. Think about it. When she was falling out of love with you, you were in hell, my nigga. You was in that dark, sunken place. You have a chance now to never go back to that place again. Be more mindful in your relationships coming up. Be more attentive to the woman that you deal with. Be kind and generous. But be for real. Because how they gonna not fuck with a real nigga? You gotta fuck with a real nigga, you heard? All day long, all day strong, you heard? Gangster, straight up and down. You know. Now that you're free, I want you to say you got terms to find you a better teammate on your own terms, right? And in my words, well, no, in Ice Cube words, I'm not going to fight you. I'm not going to spite you. I'm going to get 5 just like you. Keep it moving. Don't sit around in your head mourning that chick. All right? Surround yourself with some people who fuck with you. Start there. Okay? Now, and for anybody that got left at rock bottom, for all of y'all that got left at rock bottom, you know, you lost your job and then your relationship was over. Yeah. As soon as you lost your job, she broke up with you. Mommy said you can't move back there, you gotta figure it out. Your man said he got a love seat you can sleep on for a couple of weeks, but that ain't, you know. And now all of a sudden you need the love and the love ain't there. And the people that say they love you, they not there neither. You understand? Because, you know, if they didn't miss you while you was gone, they didn't appreciate you while you was there. Okay? That'll take a nigga to rock bottom. All right? Now, don't stop there. We're going to keep it moving. Now, start climbing that ladder and keep busy. Don't focus on what you lost. Focus on what you're trying to build. You understand me? That's what you're going to do. You're going to focus on what you're trying to build. You're not going to focus on what you lost. That's not how this works. Now you climb your ass out that dark sunken place because you're grown now, and what don't kill you make you stronger. But you have to start telling your things you're good. You have to start telling yourself you're good. Don't sit around talking about how hurt I am, I lost this one. You can't have those kind of thoughts. Remember, you control the manifestations of your fucking energy. Tell yourself that good shit. Because you're better than that. Alright? You better than that. Alright? But what happened, happened. But you learn from it. There are no more mistakes, only lessons. I bet $5 to 10. That shit ain't gonna happen twice. You ain't gonna dig a hole like that for yourself no more. Exactly. Exactly my fucking point. Y'all know what I'm talking about out here. It's not a game. It's not a game. Okay? Page-5-Lit, we outside. Y'all know what we do here. Rebuilding energy every day. Yo, Cherry Keys, he said, I'm at rock bottom right now. Let me tell you something, man. When I was at rock bottom, man, I gave it to God, man. Remember, God said, you take one step, he'll take two. All you got to do is reach for it, and God gonna help you, man. If you got good intentions in your heart, he might help you so much you might be able to help your friends. That's my word. Keep good intentions in your heart. You do good every day, God should bestow good things upon you. You're going to make it, but have good intentions, okay? Don't feel less of a person and don't be less of a person because things ain't rocking right now. No, you're not poor. You're fucking broke. You're going to come up. You're going to come up, all right? Get your ass back in the game and swing at the pitch. You missed the last three, but you're going to hit one. Just stay the fuck in the game, all right? And start doing your due diligence on coming up out that hole. Learn something different if you have to. I told you in life, be smart enough to do something else. You can't be a one-trick pony out here, okay? Hey, what's up, Lindsay? What's up, Lindsay? What's good? Jake Mafia, what's poppin'? Oh, y'all know what we do over here. Desi Laviano. Floresca 6, yeah, what's good, y'all? We doing that. We doing it over here. Yo, Twitch, what's poppin'? Yeah, throw it in the chat right quick, you heard? Share the live, y'all. Share the live. Hit the like button. Let's get something going on, man. Let's get it popping, you heard? Racked Up Ride, what's good? I appreciate y'all for coming out. That's my word. You know we always doing lessons over here, man. I don't be playing. Joanne Royster, what's popping? Use it to the neck. This nigga's crazy. Joe Jose, what's popping? Jacola, what's popping? Hey Jessica, how you doing? It's my regular. Jones, what's popping? Let's keep it going. Listen. All right, so listen. So boom, right? I'm out on 125 today, right? And I met another YouTube out there. I got his information right here. I gotta look it up. And yo, 2/5 was mad busy. You know, we held court out there. We got to talking to a lot of people. They was rocking with us, you know. And I'm out there. You know, Page-5-Lit, we outside, we talking, we chopping it up and all that. And we holding conversations. And a lot of people I seen was, they're carrying around a lot of baggage. But when you listen to them, it's only in their head. It's not stopping them from going to work. It's not hurting them, but that type of shit make your hair fall out. It make you gain weight or lose weight. That's what that'll do to you, you know. And everybody don't got money for therapy, you know. So I'ma say this: busy your mind, learn to control your emotions, and practice and learn how to have better thoughts. Okay? You need to fill your mind with quality thoughts. You need to learn how to meditate. Learn how to meditate. Learn how to cleanse your emotions all the way down to the bottom, the lower level. Woosah, that's my word. Start there. And make sure you're getting enough sleep. When you're getting enough sleep, it gives you clarity. It clears your brain. Remember, your body heals when you sleep. All right? It's not lazy. You need to fucking sleep, okay? Don't be trying to live off 4 or 5 hours because the shit'll catch up with you. You're just a person. The body, all the bodies on the earth are the freaking same. Okay? You have to take care of them a certain particular way else they fall apart. Okay? And remember, how you look later is determined on how you take care of yourself now. Remember that. Okay? Straight up and down. So anyway, we on 2/5. And we talking and all that. And I met one young lady. She was supposed to go. You know, she came real fast and we was talking and stuff like that. And you know, and I'm gonna be honest, she really didn't have to tell me what the problem was, because at a certain particular point, when you're a certain particular age, I feel like it's a certain particular place you're supposed to be in life. If you're thinking practically. You understand what I'm saying? You know. So I feel like if you're 27 years old, you're not a kid no more. You grown as fuck. Straight up and down. Straight up and down. So you can't be 27 years old talking about you waiting on these sneakers to drop. For you, not for your kid. for you. So me being as grown man as I am, nigga, why is you worrying about sneakers at 27 years old? Do you have a house? Do you have a car? Do you have all your ducks in a row while you worrying about the sneaker drop? You can worry about the sneaker drop if all your ducks is in a row. But if they not, prioritize how you doing it. If you spending more than you make, you working to be broke. That's my word. Anyway, but back to 2/5. And I was dealing with that today. You know, it's not that they depressed. It's just that their perception of things is a little bit off. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to work because you a slave. That's not the way. You can't look at it like that. You'll hate going to work every day if that's the way you look at it. You understand? It's the perception in your head that determines how you complete your day and how mentally stable you are at the end of it. You know, if you despise going to work, you're going to hate going to work every day, and it's going to start eating you up inside. It's just like kids, right? You put your kid in school at 5 years old. They ain't got no choice. They got to go. It's the fucking law. They'll lock your ass up if that child don't go to school, right? Bow. But in real life, you got between kindergarten and 8th grade to get that child to like school. If they don't like school by 9th grade, they're not going to graduate. And if they do, it's probably because you had your foot on their neck. You understand what I'm saying? It's kind of like that, you know. A lot of these things, and I'm going to tell you something, that's another thing. Y'all can really unlearn shit and learn new shit. Like, for
It's really that simple.
I'm dead serious, you
Nah,
know.
like, some people you know what it is? People like, yo, I took so long learning this shit, I'm not about to unlearn this shit.
Yeah, don't be stuck with, listen, when you stop learning, you're a dead man. Just jump off the fucking building if you think you fucking know it all, because you don't. Listen, let me tell you something, man. Confidence is knowing that you struck out, but you're still good. You're still good. You understand what I'm saying? Word up. She left. Guess what? She did you a favor. You heard me? Yeah. She did you a favor. Relationships are not supposed to feel like a job. Right? If you're in a relationship, if you're not making that person smile every day, what the fuck are you doing? Where y'all at with it and all that? Because if you're not making them smile every day, it sounds like it's headed to a brick wall to me. Simple shit. That ass. You know. Remember, they always gonna stay when shit is all good. Yeah. That's how that works. You want to find out before that, though. You want to get reciprocated some of that energy's back, you know. But as I'm down, I'm sitting, I'm on 2/5 when I'm talking to people, and I want them to leave a little bit inspired, you know. I'm screaming from the streets from a runaway slave, hottest book in New York. Yeah, we doing it like that down there, right? And I really think that I inspired a few people to say, well, mommy said she could. Every day you wake up, you got a chance to change everything. Because see. Because no matter what they told me, life just wasn't as bad as they presented it. Life wasn't as bad as they presented it to me. You know? Which means a lot of that shit, they got stuck in their head and they done told it to themselves so many times, now it's embedded in their shit. It's like when a person keep telling themselves the same lie. Now they actually believe that bullshit. And they not gonna know it's a lie until they run into somebody that remember, hey, you remember that was a fucking lie, nigga.
Yeah, I seen that in real life. That's a real thing.
You done told that lie so motherfucking long, now you think it's the truth. Nah, it's not. Yo, Shakur, you got a question in the chat? I got a 2-foot. I got a pass. I'm about to talk though. I'm listening.
No, I don't.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, but anyway, back on 2/5. I had a couple of people down there, y'all. I mean good people too, you heard? But I gotta tell y'all what they said though. Hold up. the one thing that got said to me, and it got said to me in the chat the other day too. He said, he said, yo, OG, certain things you said I needed to hear from a black man. You know? And I look like, because I'm gonna tell you right now, you listen. If a man is a motherfucking man. I don't care about what country he came from. You understand me? I don't care what his nationality is. Alright? If that man has made himself responsible for that house, he is a man. And that's what we're gonna stop. We're gonna stop it right there. That's all we're dealing with. Because before you the boss at work, before you the lead singer of a rap group, before you the CEO, you are a man first. From you, all things shall be built. I gotta remind you, somebody gotta tell y'all that. You a king, and you a queen, baby. Listen, your legacy gonna be them kids. Alright? I know it's hard right now, you doing that. But them kids gonna give you back all the love you gave them. They gonna take care of you, mama. You hear me? You're gonna be responsible for about 45 people by the time you're 70. Them 3 kids and turn into a whole village. Yeah. That's my word. I told you young ladies, you're walking around with a piece of God in you. You need to act like it. You have a piece of God in you. Treat your body like a family heirloom. Alright? People are only going to treat you as important as you treat yourself. In real life. That's my word, you know. I bumped into a couple of dudes today, and they looked like they just got up and ran out of the house like they was firemen. Handsome dudes, man, young, bright eyes, But they so stressed about what they trying to accomplish that they forgetting who they are. Okay? That's why I said, before you leave in the morning, look in the mirror. You're not a fireman. Okay? Stop taking your kids to school in fucking pajamas. You're embarrassing your children. Get your ass up on time and put some damn clothes on and take your kids to school. And I'm tired of seeing little girls in them struggle hairstyles. Do your daughter's hair. You should not get your hair done before your baby girl hair's done. Not at all. You're dead wrong for that. And I don't want to hear her father didn't give me no money to do her hair. I don't want to hear that shit. Knock it off with that shit. Because if I was your father and I ran out on my daughter and my granddaughter in the street and my granddaughter had look easy, I'm barking on you. And then I'm going to give you some money to go get my granddaughter hair did. But everybody don't have that type of man in their life. Sometimes, baby girl, you got to be that man in your own life. You be that. Because when you're 70 years old and you want your hair did, your baby girl gonna get your hair did for your 70-year-old birthday. Yeah, she gonna pay for the whole thing. Yeah, she gonna make sure all your friends is there. Yeah, pay it forward. That's what they call it, right, son? Pay it forward, okay? You want her looking back at all her pictures and all her pictures is fucked up because you went back outside? Nah, somebody gotta say it to you, all right? Just because your kids can take themselves to school by themselves don't mean you done with them. Like Kobe said, job's not done. The job's not done. Now they on the trains and bus. Shit, motherfucker, goddamn, nigga, shit, motherfucker. That's manners. Because you took your ass back outside when that boy was 11 years old. And now he's 15 running around like a fucking maniac. While you running around thotting and all that. That's where that phrase, come get your auntie. You one of those. I got girls writing me in the chat saying they want their mom back. Shit like that. And I'm going to tell you again. When you're 45 years old, they don't give a fuck how cute you was when you was 27. Your whole mirror going to be your kids. Alright? That's going to be your legacy, what you put in them kids. All right? I ain't saying don't have you some fun, but put a little shade on there. Don't lose respect to your children because you wilding out on some selfish shit, putting footprints all over everybody's ceiling. Knock it off with all that. Knock it off with all that.
Put some shade on that shit. Control yourself like you told your daughter to do when she left your house. Now you gotta fuck around and follow that same tutorage. Yes. Gangster. Page-5-Lit, we outside. Yeah, we back here Wednesday, y'all. Y'all know what we do over here. Catch the book in the bio, you heard me? Feel free to leave a gift, man. This is what we do. All positive here. Where my song at, man? Oh, you put it on the game? Yeah, Tory Lanez. Free Tory Lanez, you heard? Man, on some bullshit. You do. Got me big time. Hey, day and night. Acting like a fool. Oh, yeah. Fucking you make me proud of me. Cause I know that you doubted me. Even told me I could never get with ya. Told me I could never get with you. But this pride in me, it's fine by me. That's when I came back round. I play my game with no respect. I finessed you to make me seem down, but I finessed you was all the stress up. I was young, nigga, messed up. Fuck your head up, should've never came round. You let me in and I let you down. I was wrong cause I'm part of the game, baby. Your name crazy in the streets, got them saying things. My pride was the cause of it all. I apologize for the wrongs of it all. Wrongs of it all. You and me always be tight. Emily, make a billion. And even when the stars like you like a fool, somehow I always can fall back on you. I'm not proud, I was like myself. You more than anybody else. Every day what I try not to do is let my pride get between me and me. Hey, I should've listened when you told me I would do better as a homie, yeah. Right there, I should've took it all, but pride was walking on me. I should've made excuses now. Cause I know that it's useless now. You know what the truth is now. You know how I do shit now. But I'll be gone to November. Talking on till the last in the winter. With this 5 on my side and my 40. You moved on, but you still on my shorty. I don't wanna lie because I'm right with ya. You always pick me up, I don't get ya. I've been trying to find your heart. I'm still trying. You can find someone else, but you're still mine. Yeah, free Tory Lanez, man, shit's gas. And even when the stars like you like a fool, somehow I always can fall back on you. I'm not proud, I was like myself. You more than anybody else. Every day what I try not to do is let my pride get